If you had a job where you come to work and people clap for you, it would change your entire mood.
We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC.
Or you can grow a conscience in the next 5 minutes and see where that takes you.
Don't this hit make my people wanna stop? Don't this hit make my people wanna stop? Don't this hit make my people wanna stop?
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listing.
What the hell going on?
Oh, we heard tale of a party. Gangnam Style. Open Gangnam Style.
There can be only one magical Negro.
Come el tiki que llama que buena baila usted a la vuelta papi otra vez llegó los negros de.
It won't take long when there's a song to help you set the pace.
Howling hard from the heart.
This is pathetic.
Where we used to live.
Life could be worse.
This is the worst.
This is the worst.
This is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Ai, menina, mina, chega aí. Ai, menina, mina, chega aí. Vai, quebra, tem mais, vai. Menina, chega aí. Vai, olha, danado. Eita! Vai.
And the Disney stock just keeps going down and down and down.
I'm bag of pixie dust. Contraband.
They're going to do the Mary Poppins thing. They're going to do it. They're going to do it.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Oh, bitch, you killed Kenny.
Kenny.
You fat hoe.
I get it. I'm not persecuted. I'm just an ass.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am the Reina Creole, always bringing you that spice when it comes to sci-fi and pop culture analysis. And this, of course, is the Spice Lounge, where we dissect these pop culture streets out here and give you the unfiltered opinion, the unpaid for the opinion, the no agenda except to inform you and let you do with that information what you will on this particular show, because we are happy pop culture warriors here on this channel. And I tell you, I love doing this show every single week and touching base with all of you. So we got a packed show today. Going to be talking about Coyote versus Acme, which I just finished seeing about 2 hours ago. I will give you my opinion about that film and how, yet again, give the people what they want. Give people what they need, okay? When it comes to that particular film, we're going to be talking about HBO's Lantern series, which I've been hearing a lot of chatter out here, people saying that it's trash. And when there's enough chatter out there that gets my attention, that means I have to go and check it out. So not only did I check the show out for a bit, But I have got special guest and DC comic consigliere. That's what I will call him, Fatal J, as my special guest on this channel. So without any further ado, I see you guys starting to filter in between YouTube and X. Let me bring in my guest, the host of the Dark Council, on the show that I have the pleasure of dropping in on the panel twice a month. Fatal J, how
What's
you
up,
doing,
everybody?
my dear?
Hey, I'm doing great. Glad to be here on the Spice Lounge.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So,
Yeah.
so glad to have you here. I've been meaning to get them in the Dark Council,
Yeah.
through here on the show,
Yeah.
because usually on the Dark Council, I just do stuff in the background and just push the buttons. That's
Yeah.
all I do, which I absolutely love doing it.
Hey, you organized the men, but Lorena, before you came, we was a hot mess, but when you came on the scene, we got structured. So hey, we appreciate you.
Well, I do too.
Yeah.
Because man, you guys are a huge part of the reason why I'm even on YouTube, and two, why I even show my face on YouTube? Because I had
Lorena, I was
absolutely no
looking at some
idea.
old streams. I mean, some old streams of mine, and you was in there, and I was like, dang, Lorena been there since the jump. You was there since the jump before you even had your channel.
In the chat, causing all kinds of problems.
That's what make it fun.
It does.
Yeah.
That's where I started out in the chat. That's why, no joke, you guys in the chat are my unofficial co-hosts. I mean, I could
Yeah.
have the show and I could just be talking here with Fatal J, but you guys in the chat, you guys drop so much stuff in there, and I know what it's like to be there. So
Yeah.
never gonna
See, I was like that too. I used to be in the chat before I started YouTube. And what's funny, I started YouTube because of this one guy, and then once I started my channel and my channel started doing a little traction, me and the guy fell out.
You know what? That
They say never meet your stars.
You know what? That happens more often.
Yeah.
Since I've been doing this, and I've been doing this for about 5 years or so.
Yeah.
I have noticed that.
And
there's so much
the only reason why me and him beefing is because I was right about the Snyder Cut happening, and he swore up and down. I was on his channel a lot, and he like, "Oh, Fatal J, that's not gonna happen." I said, "All right, man." I said, "But I'm not gonna give up on this. This is truly gonna happen." And I promise you, Lorena, the day that Zack Snyder announced it, I did a stream. It was 1,000 people in my chat, and after that day, he never talked to me ever again.
Freaking haters,
Straight hater. I guess I was supposed to always be his little understudy. You know what I mean?
You could have blew up if you just,
That's the thing, man. We could have still
took that L with some humility, but
yeah.
Some people just some people can't do
They
that.
can't do it. They can't take it. Yeah.
People, let me see who's in here before we get started with the hot topics. Let's see. I see Keely Chow in there. It says, "Hey everybody, good evening from Huntsville, Alabama, home of the Stennis Space Center. Good to see you here, my dear." And of course, Fatal is in the chat saying, "Hey,
glad to be here." Yeah.
Hello. You know what? I have to get back to watching Invincible.
You need to.
I was watching Invincible, and then I got sidetracked because CJ the Champ dropped the video.
Who is CJ the Champ?
Bruh.
See, I'm messing up now.
CJ, I'm gonna let you look it up on YouTube when you get a chance.
Time.
Look up CJ the DA Champ.
Okay.
And most disrespectful moments in anime history. That's all I'm going to say.
Lorena, you already got me hooked on that cartoon.
Which one?
I've been watching a whole bunch of them episodes. With the weird little toys and stuff.
Oh, Amazing Digital Circus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, CJ the Champ. I see him. Man,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't see a lot of channels like this where
those guys, they editing skills is insane.
His editing skills are on point.
Yeah.
And the one that really, really got me was an anime that I had started watching. And I told people it goes from Otome to Tekken in like 0.5 seconds. And it's called May I Ask One Final Thing. Watch that one. He had to
Lorena,
call.
you into that type of anime, like when it says, my mom is a dog and I can't train her. You know those titles like that?
Some of them. It depends on where. It depends on if it grabs me. Because May I Ask One Final Thing? I mean, girlfriend was just getting dogged by her ex-fiance who dumped her in public at an engagement party for him and his new side piece. All right. And she just says, can I ask for one final thing? And he's like, yeah, I don't want to. The fiance says, yeah, no. Let her ask for it. She said, may I kindly punch this two-faced bitch in the face? What? That's
what it say on the anime?
Yes. She charged up a right hook and laid her ass out.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm all in watching this.
Okay. I might have to check out an episode, see what it's about.
It was pretty darn good. I mean,
yeah.
You like One Punch Man, which I do the first season. The other ones
I need to finish One Punch Man. I finished season 1. Never did get to season 2. It's 3 seasons, right?
It's 3 seasons. First and second one were good. Third one I didn't really care for too much, but
yeah,
you know, it kind of happens like that. But yeah,
it happens like that. Because One Punch Man was just to be like a meme, like a joke.
Yeah, it was literally.
So I can see it tanking with season 2 and 3 or whatever.
It's just they could have. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Some animes, they kind of like go through ebbs and cycles and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of how that happens. Hey, Sonia, good to see you.
What up, Sonia?
Me and Fader could talk anime like all darn night, so I
heck yeah, heck yeah.
Hey, Lonnie, good to see you. Says howdy, folks. Howdy,
what up,
folks,
Lonnie?
And hello. How is school going? It's the first week, so things aren't too crazy yet. They'll start cranking up, being even crazier next week. So,
how many hours you got?
More. I only took 6.
Okay.
Because I'm taking prerequisite courses to eventually apply to the nursing program, I'm kind of giving myself some extra space since they're really looking at the
well, Lorena, if I can graduate college, you definitely can graduate college.
Oh, well, thank you, my dear.
Because I hate school.
Woo! That was me. I'm in there, and you know what? I had to watch everybody else playing video games that I don't have the time to play, watching something I don't have the time to watch.
It'll pay off though.
Yeah,
it'll pay off.
Yeah, I know it will, but dang it. It's just like, oh
yeah.
I can't. I said I can't game because if I do, I drop in there, that's gonna be 3 to 4 hours that I cannot recall what the heck else was
gaming takes up a lot of time.
It does, unless you can do the little cozy game things for like 15-20 minutes. I'm out.
Can't nobody do that, Lorena.
Can't
nobody do that.
I have a couple games, but that's what I do.
I don't know how you do it. I can't do 15 minutes a game
because that's the way the game is set up. So you can't unless you really. It's not one.
Okay.
You're gonna lose 3 or 4 hours. In it.
Okay.
It's not like It's not like Skyrim. It's not like Grand Theft Auto. It's not like not like Where Winds Meet, which I had to ease up on that because I said, I'm only going to drop in here for 15-20 minutes. I looked around, it was 2 hours. I'm like, I need to go because I keep running around town, doing headshots on people with my bow and arrow stuff. Like that. I'm like, why am I doing close combat with this dude? I got a bow and arrow, headshot, 1, 2, 3, take all your loot. And I'm gone. But yeah, that's what I'm going into right now.
See, I can remember I was playing Fallout. I love the Fallout series, Fallout 3 in New Vegas. And I was getting into that game so much that when I turned off the game, I was like, damn, this is real life. Like I said, you know what? I might need to slow down on this. You know what I mean? Because I was gaining so much, like houses in the game, so many weapons, loot, currency, And then when you turn it off, well, I'm back to normal.
I
I'm
got
back to
New
regular life.
Vegas. New Vegas is in my queue. I started playing
Okay.
Fallout
Oh,
3. I have Fallout
Fallout
4.
3, New Vegas, incredible.
That's what they told me. So
Lorena, you better
I
be
bought New
careful playing
Vegas.
with that because that's a lot of hours.
I
that you-
know. I know. That's why I can't. I'm just like, it's gotta wait until
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
Them
vacation.
two games are so good, Lorena. Even though I got the new stuff, I always go back to them at least once a year.
Because they're just that worth
I
it.
mean, it's the boredom killer, you know?
It
Yeah.
is for real,
Yeah.
for real. Well, folks, we've got hot topics, and sadly, these are hot topics that I'm not happy to share, but they're all so fundamental to my love of pop culture that I would be remiss if I did not share them. So we'll start with the first one. They say it comes in threes. Dolly
Yeah.
Parton, country legend, 10-time Grammy winner, dies at 80. I did not expect for this. I heard that she was, that she was under the weather, not feeling well. She had canceled or postponed her residency, I think, like in Vegas. But finding out that she had passed away, I mean, you tell me if this is correct, Betel. My family did not listen to any country music, but there were two country singers that they had music, like they had their stuff. One, oh my gosh, I just literally blanked out. One was Johnny Cash. Okay, one was Johnny Cash.
Black people love Johnny Cash.
Love Johnny Cash.
I love Johnny Cash.
Not only that, but regular some stuff from Johnny Cash and the Christmas album from Johnny Cash. You had to
Johnny
have
Cash is the man. I even got an audio book of Johnny Cash reading the Bible?
What?
Yeah, I love Johnny Cash, man.
Man, Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah.
I mean, Everlast did a cover of it, which was pretty dope. But the original one, he actually did film that sucker. He recorded that actually in the prison. But
did you like the Johnny Cash movie?
I did.
It was good.
I did. It was really
with
really
Phoenix.
good.
With Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah, because you see stuff about these people where you didn't grow up with them.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were always around. So since they were around, before we were born, finding out things about their life. And the second one, same thing, Dolly Parton.
Black people love Dolly Parton too.
Love Dolly Parton. Though she sparkled like a diamond. I freaking love the rhinestones. So she would just say it takes a lot of money to look this shit. She did not take herself seriously. She had the biggest heart. Her rendition of Go Tell It on a Mountain. I'm sorry, if that doesn't move you, you have absolutely no freaking soul. Whatsoever.
I was really shocked that Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. I always thought that was Whitney Houston's song.
I did too.
Now let me ask you a question, and no disrespect to the Queen Dolly Parton. Who did it the best?
I'm always gonna say Whitney Houston.
Whitney put it down.
There's just some songs. Songs where you can't, like, no one can top Dolly Parton when it comes to Jolene. That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But with I Will Always Love You,
Whitney put her signature and stamp and said, "This is my song." You know what I mean?
Absolutely. She sure did. Yes, 9 to 5 was good.
What up, Charles?
Charles, how you doing? I remember she guest starred on everybody who was anybody was on the Muppet Show. But she was just absolutely everywhere. Yes.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna trip you out though.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never guess the first time I saw Dolly Parton.
Where?
The first time I saw her was on a movie. And
Which
the
one?
movie was Beverly Hillbillies.
I know exactly what you're
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. And
I was a
that
kid when I
fit.
seen that movie. I was a kid.
I used to watch the Beverly Hillbillies, like the black and white one. I used to watch
Yeah.
that with my grandfather all the time.
It was good. It was
repeat.
funny.
It was funny. And then
The
when
grandma
they made
used
the
to
movie,
take stuff off the ground, roadkill, and cook it. I'm like, these people are incredible.
let me go out there in the cement pond. I'm like, what's that? Oh, the fountain. Okay.
Yeah.
That is some quality entertainment. So when they made the movie,
Yeah.
and Dolly Parton was
And
in
the
it,
movie was good.
it was.
It was
It
good.
was. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
That's one of the movies I might have to go back on because I haven't seen that really since a little boy.
It's funny. It's funny. I watched it with my kids. She was cracking up. watching the whole thing. Yes, Jethro. Yeah, Jethro was the man. He sure was. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, with Dolly Parton, I'm telling you, she was everywhere into everything on X. Eminem posted his memory of meeting Dolly Parton, and Dolly had actually wrote him a letter. The Grammys, I forget which one it was, but the one that 3-6 Mafia won the Grammy for. It's hard out here for a pimp. Anyway, they won. Dolly Parton actually congratulated them because they're like, yeah, the Grammy's still coming to Tennessee, regardless.
That's right.
It's coming back. And I'm telling you, there's so many tributes to her around the world. I mean, she didn't align with any particular political ideology. People really kind of got really annoyed at interviewers trying to like pigeonhole into something. Because I think Barbara Walters asked her, well, are you which one are you? Are you a Democrat or you a Republican? I think she said her father was a Republican, her mother was a Democrat, so she's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
I'm like, see, that's the kind of sense of humor, that people love. And Dollywood, visiting Dollywood was on my bucket list because
she was a jokester.
She really was.
Yeah.
And with Dollywood, that was an empire where she brought jobs to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. She brought jobs to where she was from because she grew up dirt poor. Go watch The Coat of Many Colors.
Okay.
I was in tears watching that.
Yeah.
Just about
that's a documentary about her.
No, it's actually it was a TV movie. I forget if it was on Lifetime or what, but kind of like the Johnny Cash.
Hey, them Lifetime shows be good.
They making money. They know.
Man, I got caught up in one of them Lifetime movies with my mom because she loved Lifetime, and this woman had went up to the if she was the mistress, and she went up to the wife door and shot her, and she thought that was gonna be her man after that, and police was looking for her, and I was like, dang, this is getting good. Let me get some popcorn.
Yeah, Lifetime is playing. I love me some Lifetime.
Them little movies be good,
Absolutely good, I tell you.
We miss you, Dolly.
We sure do. And if you I know in lieu of flowers and stuff like that, her nephew said that her request was that people would donate to the Imagination Library. And one of the biggest things that I've noticed with a lot of kids these days, especially young children, they cannot read, nor are they interested in reading. Some are, but the majority of the little ones that I've run into that are like about to enter kindergarten, I'm like, what do you mean you can't read? You don't recognize words?
You know my occupation.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how many can't read. You'll be surprised how many in high school can't read.
I heard about that. This one high school teacher, he was crying because the kids couldn't
He wasn't lying.
It amazes me. It still never ceases to amaze me.
It goes back. You know what it go back to? It go back to the parents not working with them at home.
It does, because I used to think that I couldn't call my Nana a liar,
What's
but
up, Dilio?
hey Dylan, how you doing? But she would always tell me, she said, you can read at 2 years old. Because I
Yeah.
told your mother you could read, and my mom did not believe her until she saw me and heard me reading parts of the newspaper. And if I didn't know the word, I was sounding it out. Thank you, Sesame Street. But that's how she taught me
But
to
Lorena, you
read.
remember when we were little, our parents would give us gifts that was educational gifts,
Mm-hmm.
books, little toys that teach you how to read and sound out things. The ghetto mamas and daddies don't do that no more. This is
No,
what they do when they sick of you. I here, and this for 8 hours is the mom and dad. You know.
I was just like, you can't. It's like it stuns me. And as someone who's had to raise, a Gen Alpha
Yeah.
kid,
Yeah.
she still does. She started out, she could read it too. Like
Yeah.
it pick books out. As a matter of fact, it's like she was reading on such a high level when she entered kindergarten
Yeah.
that they were just like, it's gonna be boring.
But
To
Lorena, you
her.
own to something because I told my mama, stop going up the baby and say, Usha Pusha Papa. I quit doing that, mama, because I got a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Her little 4-year-old will blow your mind how she read novels. And I said, how you get her to do that? She said, because I was speaking to her in clear language and I was using big words to her. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, that worked? She said it worked. And she
It
said,
worked.
now her little 4-year-old daughter is way ahead of other children. Like she's super genius level.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got your baby, don't say, ooh, shoop, ooh, shoop, ah." Don't do that. Don't do that to your babies
No,
because they gonna soak that up. You know?
no, because it's like their neurons are like developing and all,
Yeah.
and all of that. And when people
And see,
talk
I
about,
work with children, and like this is how I really get them to wake up. And I'll be real quick because I know we got the topics. But I tell them, like, I'm gonna act like you one of the students, Lorena. Lorena, when you was a baby, who taught you how to talk?
oh, mom did for the most part.
No, she didn't.
Who?
No, she didn't.
Who?
You taught yourself how to talk.
Interesting.
You listened, and then you attempted.
Hmm.
Your mama didn't jump inside your body and start making you talk.
Mm.
Your daddy, grandpa,
That's a good
whoever.
point.
You was listening, and then you started tempted to say them same words you heard your mama say. And then when I tell the kids that I said, so you in the 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, you ain't got no excuses. You stop that learning inside your brain, but the baby you was willing to learn, you need to get back onto that being ready to learn, you know?
Mm-hmm. That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you, and I'll wrap this up a little bit. The reason why I love this program, parents can register their kids for free, and from birth to I think 5 years old,
Okay.
they get sent a book every month. Every month. Can you imagine the library that a kid would have? And these are these are free. It's in the U.S., Canada, Great Britain, Ireland, and Australia right
Yeah.
now. And so many people gift books. My parents did not go to college.
Yeah.
My parents couldn't afford to send me to preschool. I watched a lot of Sesame Street. I got a
Yeah.
lot of educational
But
books.
that Sesame Street was preschool.
It was, because
Yeah.
Jim Henson developed that program mainly for inner city kids who weren't going to preschool, and it was on public broadcast television.
Loretta, you remember
Which
1,
was
2,
easy
3,
to
4,
access.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. But yeah, I did. And literally by the time I was in kindergarten, not kindergarten, 1st grade, I could read so well. They sent me down to read to the kindergartners. But folks,
That's what's up.
education is important, and
Man, it's
gotta
not
love Dallas.
computers. It's not phones.
Mm-mm.
Books is the best.
It's absolutely the
Books
best.
are the best.
They're the best. Well, not a
And it's
book.
probably a scientific thing behind when you reading books, your brain is probably doing something that's good for your body. You know?
It does. It does
Yeah.
because it helps create neural,
Yeah.
connections
But
and
but
that's how
this
you learn.
motherfucker right here, it's probably like smoking a blunt. Your brain
You,
cells.
yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it with that. Well, the
Yeah.
next person that we're missing, and literally this is in order. We lost Tim Curry.
Now, Lorena, I ain't trying to be funny. I swear, I thought he been died.
He had dropped out of the public eye for a while, and I know he had serious health issues for quite some time. So he wasn't really in the public eye the way that he used to. So it
But I
really
could have
didn't
sworn they
catch
rock
me.
a horror. He died. I think that's that what they call that?
Which one?
What? No, they call that something when you thought something happened years ago and then it happened again. Chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't make me seem like I'm crazy.
What, deja vu?
No, it's not deja vu. The Mandela effect. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
She said
I've
this the
heard of that.
Mandela
Okay,
effect.
I use the darn wrong word, but yeah, unfortunately, Tim Curry passed away. Dr. Frankenfruiter. I
Yeah,
had a watch
Pennywise.
party for the movie Clue, so he was in Clue.
He was in Clue. Pennywise, though, is what he known for, too.
Pennywise, but also known
They
for
all
being in
float.
uh my favorite Muppet Treasure Island.
I never seen that.
You have to see that.
Hey, you're
He's a
right. I'm
Muppet.
gonna tell you something. While I'm on the Spice Lounge, the greatest live stream of all time,
Oh,
I can remember the Muppets. They came out with a music videos saying Jamaica, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. You remember that?
yes, I do.
But anyways, I was a weird kid because when I watched that video and I saw Miss Piggy trying to get with Kermit the Frog, I wanted to be with Miss Piggy. And I'm like, I said, why she want him? Why does she want him for? I was really pissed off watching that video. And I used to watch it every day because it would come on, I think like PBS Kids or something.
Hmm.
And I said, why does she like Kermit so much? I think I started crying.
Oh, that's funny. I had not heard that before.
I said, I was a weird child, man.
Hilarious.
I was really disturbed,
Oh, well.
I was disturbed, man.
So was I, but oh well, I'll save that story for another time. But anyway, Rocky Horror star Tim Curry. Yeah, we lost him, so he's
Man, he
dead
was a
at
heck of
80. He was
heck
a
of a
heck of a
actor.
absolutely heck of an actor.
And remember, he in a classic too. He was in another classic, Home Alone too.
Yep,
Yeah,
he was in that, and in
boy, he was a butthole in that movie. Yeah, he knew that boy was up to something though.
He did.
I
He
want to ask you a
did.
question though. If he would have realized Kevin was and I think he did. He realized Kevin was using them credit cards. You think he would have tried to lock Kevin up?
Probably.
He would have tried to lock him up.
He wouldn't try that. I
I
wouldn't.
think he
Put it
would.
past him. I wouldn't put it past him. I don't have it pulled up, but if you want to, if you want to laugh, and you're probably like, I shouldn't be laughing, but it is funny. Go look through Ricky Berwick's X timeline. He posted a picture of himself with Tim Curry, and of course, Tim Curry was in a wheelchair at the time. You have to go look at that picture.
And Ricky is funny too.
Ricky Berwick is so freaking funny. I love him to death. He's hilarious. But
Ricky
definitely
Berwick is,
check that out.
he talented and so strange. Like his stuff is so good. It made me think, do he got writers? But then I'm thinking, who is that awkward to write
No,
something like that? You
yeah,
know?
because he just comes up with that stuff off the top of his head, and I absolutely love him for it. Well, we've got 55 of you folks in here watching. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Fandom J on YouTube and following the both of us on X. Now,
sure.
this next one, I saw it and I literally had to leave my keyboard. I had to leave my keyboard. In my head, because I love unicorns that fly. Thanks to Shira. Okay. Um, I always thought the voice sounded like Peter Cullen,
Yeah.
sounded like Optimus Prime. That's how it always was in my head. But when I heard this news, I was just like I'm freaking done. I'm done.
Everybody childhood
I'm
died.
done. Peter Cullen, the voice behind Optimus Prime in the Transformers franchise, has passed away at 85. And I think he had cancer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he did. So I knew he wasn't in the best, like in the
Lorraine,
best
if you
shape.
keep watching Invincible, you'll hear his voice in that too.
That's what I heard. That's what brought my mind back to I have to go back
And
and
then you'll
finish
hear
watching
Megatron
Invincible.
too in later seasons. You hear
Really?
the actor that played Megatron, and
It
they go at it too.
it makes sense because those are two, you want to talk about two iconic voices.
I love their voices.
It's,
Love their
the
voices.
ones for Optimus Prime and Megatron. And
Yeah.
interestingly enough, I had a watch party for the Transformers movie.
The
I had to
animation,
go through that. Yeah, I had to go through that PTSD again. With
man,
Optimus Prime dying.
and he didn't come back.
He
He didn't
no.
come back. And I'm gonna go back to the theaters next month. I think that's so ironic. He passed in the 40th anniversary. They've been pushing that all year
All
of the
year.
animated movie, and he passed. It's sad, man.
I walked in to go see Coyote versus Acme and saw the poster for the
Yeah.
Transformers movie. So
He
I
was
better
one of
get
the
my
people.
ticket
See,
early.
I'm gonna have to start going to the cons, Lorena, because I wanted to meet him, and I'm not big on meeting people, but he was one of those people I wanted
He
to
was
meet.
one I did too, and I knew it was going to be insane because I think he was at the last MegaCon, and I
Yeah,
was just like, there's no way I could possibly that I could possibly get to him. I mean, I used to watch the Transformers every day after school.
yeah,
I didn't catch Thundercats because I wasn't really into Thundercats, but usually Thundercats was rolling. The end credits were rolling before He-Man came on. So there was like He-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers, She-Ra. That was like the block
yeah.
that I had to watch. And since I wanted to be an engineer and I was totally into robotics, I was locked in watching Transformers every
Transformers.
single Saturday. Every day after school. And sometimes they would run it in on Saturdays. But
You know, Lorena, back then, them Saturday mornings, we didn't realize how good we had it back then.
we really didn't. We really didn't. Between
Everything on TV was perfect. We didn't have no stress, worries.
no,
Life was good.
no.
Going outside was fun. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Just a bottle, not a bottle, excuse me. Just a bowl of Lucky Charms, curl up on the couch, watch Saturday morning cartoons, and then watch Kung Fu Theater in the afternoon
and you
with the
know they had
bed
to be
done.
good because we woke up early in the morning. Like we up
Mm-hmm.
at 5, 6 in the morning.
Like, it
You
on
know,
yet? Is it on yet? Is it on
yeah.
yet? And that's what it did. That's what a lot of us did. But so two things about little information about Peter Cullen for some folks who
Okay.
do not really know who he is, and for us to reminisce about, who he was. Check this out. I did not know this about him.
Voiced Prime for the very first time. I was living with my brother Larry, who was a Marine, and I said, I'm going to an audition. I'm going to be a truck. And he started laughing. He said, a truck? And I said, this is a leader. This is a hero. And his demeanor just changed. He just went, oh, Peter, if you're going to be a leader, be strong enough to be gentle. And I got to the audition, and
Wow.
my name is Optimus Prime from the planet Cybertron. I had no doubt that this is what a hero should sound like.
Wow.
And I was convinced I was going to get that role.
You know, Lorena,
Wow.
you know, me and you believers, Bible believers, and that's exactly what the scriptures say. If you want to be the strongest, you got to be the most gentle or the most humble. You know, so I really did like
Mm-hmm.
that quote that his brother gave him.
Yeah.
Man, that
Yeah.
was a good
That
dude, man. I
that
hate him
was
gone.
that was just profound. I mean, I knew that from the way that the character was because Optimus would always put himself last.
He was the ultimate leader, Optimus Prime.
He totally was. He was the absolute ultimate leader. And man, which is probably why we all lost him when he died in the movie. What's happening to us now?
They lit his ass up in that movie.
They did.
And my boy just turned black and white when he died, you know?
I told somebody, I said, you know what? You know that scene in RoboCop?
Ooh,
where
they
dude
told
got
him
lit up.
too.
I said, I bet you they got the idea for that franchise.
Boy, when I saw that as a kid, I said, yo, stop.
Woo!
Stop.
That was you have to go back and watch RoboCop if you have.
Man, I'm talking about before he was RoboCop, they lit him up.
Yes, they lit that.
And they were laughing. I'm like, these dudes are demons.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
100%.
I want to go back. You see, these movies were so good when we was young. I want to go back and watch that now. I ain't seen RoboCop 1, 2, and 3 in years. I want to go back to that. I actually enjoyed that reboot. Lorena, did you like that, or you really care about that?
I didn't see it.
It's pretty decent.
And it wasn't that I didn't want to see it. I just didn't have the time. And just
it's a kind of guilty pleasure movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not bad.
Yeah, Charles put up in Matthew 20:26.
Yeah, that's it, Charles.
It shall not be so among you, but whoever will be great among you must be your servant. And I want to say another derivative of that is with great power comes great responsibility.
That's it. And the Bible got a verse like that too.
Yeah, there's a reason stuff like that resonates with us so much. But one last thing about Peter Cullen, because I did not know this. Apparently, he created the sound that the Predator makes.
Oh, for real?
Listen up. Yeah, I did not know this. Check it out.
All right, let's see.
I can remember it. So I don't know if I can do them now, but I thought, okay.
Dang, he did do that.
Freaking nuts.
I wonder, did he get paid every time that...
I don't know.
I can't do it. Hey, that sounds like me when I'm asleep. You know?
I don't know, but dude was just.
Hey, I sound just like the Predator. Just come to my house at 2 o'clock in the morning. I saw they gonna show the Predator in there. We're not going in there.
We're not going that way, but yeah, Peter Cullen would totally and completely be.
He gonna be
missed. He's so gonna be missed. And yeah, Charles, I agree. He is like James Earl Jones.
He's just like James. He the white James Earl Jones.
Yep, that boy's crazy. Dylan says Tim Curry was mostly doing voiceover work since his stroke in 2012. Yeah, I knew he had something had happened to him to take him out of the public eye.
See, I thought he died way before this.
Mm-hmm.
That's that
this is why I love this medium, because they're like it's like they're preserved, and you can go back and you can listen to them and see.
But you know they left us great memories.
They sure did.
Look at all the Transformers. Look at all the live actions that Peter Cullen did.
Mm-hmm.
He left us some great gifts that we can just, honor him and remember him, because these dudes here, Peter Cullen, Dolly Parton, they just left a lot of treasure for us to go through. Mm-hmm. They don't make them like this no more, They don't make them like this. Hollywood, this modern day age right now, we ain't got another Peter Cullen, voice actor wise. We ain't got old boy that played Batman. We ain't got another legendary voice like that no more.
Mm-hmm. Nope, we sure don't.
We gonna miss him.
So start paying attention and start saying, hey, maybe I could do something like that.
I don't want to spoil. I'm not gonna spoil.
Okay.
I want to spoil bad too, because DeMarge and I know you out there. I do spoil, but I'm not gonna spoil because that's not good for people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll move on to one of our major topics for tonight. So I see you guys starting to filter in. Thank you so very much. This is the Spice Lounge. I've got my special guest Fatal J coming to us from the Hollywood Reporter.
Lorena, Lorena, while you read that, I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
2 seconds.
Right on. Coyote versus Acme review. Nearly shelved Looney Tunes film starring Will Forte and John Cena is one of the best live action / animated hybrids ever. Now, I am not going to be doing spoilers for the film, mainly because when I like a movie, I do not like to spoil it at all. And it is not an understatement for me to say that I have not. There's 2 live action animated films that I consider to be the GOAT films. Maybe 3. I'll say 3. I'll say 3. Exclusive of this. The first one would be Mary Poppins. The second one would be Song of the South. The third one would be Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
And the fourth one would be this movie. And I cannot believe James Gunn not only helped write this movie, but actually produced this movie. He is in the credits.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe he worked on this when he was still at Disney. I have no idea. Or I don't know exactly how involved he was in the writing, if he wrote the first draft and then Sammy Birch took it over. I don't know how that worked. But when I saw James Gunn given writing and producer credit, I'm like, okay, I need to find out what the heck was behind that, because the story for this was on point. And I mean,
Lorena,
from the beginning. Mm-hmm.
This was like y'all Snyder cut, because this movie was like canned, right?
It was canned because what's his name? Zaslav wanted to take a tax write-off, like with the Batgirl movie, and wanted to keep it on the shelf so that nobody would see. So think about this. A Looney Tunes film, not just with any character.
Yeah.
With Wile E. Coyote. And if you grew up watching the Looney Tunes,
He used to get on my damn nerves.
watched it on DVD, or always a good time to sit down.
He used to get on my nerves though, but he never gave
watch.
up.
He never gave up. And I kid you not, I wrote some of my best lines for like writing class in elementary school that came from Looney Tunes, that came from Wile E. Coyote. Because I'm like, okay, so if he did that, okay, that's a particular law of physics. That would not really happen. But why is it that, and literally, I kid you not, in physics class, we would write problems that 9 times out of 10 involved Wile E. Coyote.
But this is what I'm thinking about. Look, I'm trying to go back in my kid mind. Did Wile E. Coyote talk? Did he talk?
No, he only talked by holding up signs. Like that's
right.
all he did.
But think about how cold that show was, Lorena, and it kept our attention as a kid. They didn't talk for at least 10, 20 minutes.
They did not talk. It was just all scripted. And
but Lorena, do you understand how good writing that is for kids to watch that all the way through? No talking for at least 20 minutes. And then killing it, keeping my attention.
Because physical comedy will never not be funny. That's why the Minion movies keep making money hand over fist. Because regardless of, and here's another thing, regardless of what language you speak, Coyote versus the Roadrunner is always going to be funny.
It is.
Because of what you see happen. And even with how the whole thing starts out.
What up, Bosco?
kind of, yeah, it is. It is a callback to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. How it starts out in the
I
beginning,
love that.
and when a certain thing happened, and everybody in the theater started screaming and laughing like hyenas, I'm like, okay, they understood the assignment completely. They
See, that went
understood.
over my head. Why they start laughing like hyenas?
Hmm?
Is that part of the cartoon or something?
No, like people in the audience were like I
Oh, you
was.
just saying
I
how
just
they were
how
laughing
people
hard.
were laughing
Oh,
because
okay,
we were
okay. I see what
just,
you're
and
saying.
I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
just ha ha. That's very funny. I mean,
They were
just
laughing
like,
hard.
dude, I almost choked. I literally almost choked.
Yeah.
But how it starts off, how smooth the live action is blended with the animation, but how they combine, the two worlds, because it can't just be a gimmick. There has to be a reason, why stuff is there. Like when well, I'll spoil. I'll do a little bit of spoiler. Like when the one
Go
like
ahead and
one
spoil it. 'Cause I
dude,
probably ain't gonna watch it.
I keep calling him George, but when he's running and he's trying to escape and he throws a cup of coffee on the floor and the people chasing him are looking like, what the heck is that? And he takes this box, it's like a box of cereal, and
Yeah.
starts shaking it. We're just like, oh, that must be it. And the little pellets turned into boulders. And on the box it said instant boulder cereal. That's the kind of stuff
Yeah.
that we totally expect to see in this in this film. I mean, it was just hand over fist funny. I felt like
So
a
Lorena,
kid in Saturday morning.
I kind of came back when you were ranking. What do
Mhm.
you rank this? Like, what was the other movies you mentioned?
I would say that this was someone mentioned Space Jam, and I almost want to make it analogous to Space Jam. I would put Coyote versus Acme and Space Jam on the same level. Number
Okay.
one, when I say live action and animated combined, number one is always going to be Mary Poppins. They did it first.
Oh, really?
They did it first. Second would be Song of the South.
Oh, with the black man dancing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Second would be Song of the South. And then the third one,
You ever seen Cool World?
I did see Cool World. I did see
Okay.
that one.
With
But the
Brad Pitt?
third with Brad Pitt and
Yeah.
with Kim Basinger. But the
Yeah.
third one I would say is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And that's why I say this movie, I wouldn't put it on the same level as Roger Rabbit because Roger Rabbit was like the GOAT with that.
Roger Rabbit was cold.
But again, this film understood the assignment. So the things that made Who Framed Roger Rabbit such a crazy ass movie to watch with animated and live action and all the sight gags, because those are the things too. The sight gags that you got to get with like Coyote, with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, like the opening sequence when you see them and you see like the Roadrunner and it'll say Roadrunner, but it'll put its name as some kind of weird, mixed up kind of Latin. And I think in this movie it's called Hell is Fastest.
Yeah.
And then they have, the coyote. And
Was
then
Roadrunner in this?
Yeah, Roadrunner was in it.
Okay.
Yep, you saw him in the trailer. Roadrunner
When did this
was
movie come out? It came out last year or what?
I'm trying to remember when it was complete.
It's on. I know it's on HBO Max though, right?
Oh, which one?
Coyote versus Acme.
No, this is in the theater.
Oh, this in the theaters
This
now.
is in the theater. It was literally.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
I want to say two. I'm guessing, but you guys catch me up. I
See,
think
because my timeline messed up because I
ago.
remember. Yeah, my timeline was messed up because years ago this was canned.
This was done. It was canned. Zaslav
Okay.
wanted to do it as a write-off. But when word got out about what this film was, if you know anything about was it the New York Times article? Or was it GQ? I forget. But this whole thing,
why do you think Zaslav just wanted to throw this away though?
probably didn't think it would make any money.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But one of the things that Zaslav didn't understand, and that's what I said, is give the people what they want,
Yeah.
Give the people what they need.
And you'll
This
make it.
wasn't like Batgirl. Nobody gave a damn about the Batgirl movie.
Don't
Nobody
give a damn.
cared.
Yeah.
But if you say we have a film that's shot that's Wile E. Coyote versus Acme, and if you've watched Looney Tunes cartoons, how many times has Wile E. Coyote used the Acme product that backfired? We always knew it wasn't going to work. And then someone wrote a whole article, literally a quote unquote legal brief of Wile E. Coyote suing the Acme company. And that's what this movie was based on. It was completely shot, done, wasn't going to let it see the light of day. But then when it got out, and Catch Up Entertainment, who I think is the distributor, because they're the ones that got the rights for it, were thanking the fans for keeping the heat on about this, because Zaslav could not escape the heat of not letting this movie out because of how big the property was for this. There was absolutely no way. Hey, Mark.
What up, Mark?
Wait, y'all. Wile E. Coyote Super Genius. He spoke in a couple episodes.
I think he did.
Why do I not remember
Lorena,
that?
I'm telling you, I think he got like his voice is like indubitably. It's like real genius, like Mark. I thought I was going crazy.
Why do
for
I
a
not
second.
remember this?
It was like, oh, the road weather is coming. It's like a real proper English man type voice. Mark, let me know if I'm lying.
Or is it like
I thought I was tripping.
or is it like the one gremlin that could talk? And
see, CJ said it too. CJ said he got an established gentleman-like
voice.
Yeah.
Why do I not?
I could have sworn when I was a kid I heard Coyote. In some cartoons he ain't talking, but on some of them he talking. Now Roadrunner never ever talked.
Yeah, he didn't.
And then I want to say it could have been my kid mind making this up. But
yes, he did.
Roadrunner and Speedy Gonzalez raced each other one time.
You know what?
Do you remember that?
Yes. I gotta say this. And if you blink, you'll miss it. There was a Speedy Gonzalez reference in this movie.
Oh, really?
And if they do not make a Speedy Gonzalez movie,
I love Speedy Gonzalez.
They better make a Speedy Gonzalez movie.
I love Speedy Gonzalez
because I want to see his cousin, Slowpoke Rodriguez. You know how Slowpoke Rodriguez got down, right?
Who is Slowpoke Rodriguez?
Slowpoke Rodriguez was Speedy Gonzalez's cousin. All right,
I think I remember
and you know
that.
how fast Speedy would go around. Slowpoke Rodriguez went really slow.
That's
like
right.
Speedy would be singing the cucaracha, and he
the one with the long nose.
Long nose.
Yeah.
And Sylvester grabbed him, jacked him up. Slowpoke Rodriguez pulled out a gun and blew his head off.
Lorena, them Looney Tunes was cold. Because I can remember like what was the boy, the skunk? What was the skunk name?
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew was harassing. He was a harasser. I'm talking about sir, she is like resisting you. And he did that through the whole episode.
The whole episode.
You know, you could not make a cartoon like that today.
I laughed my ass off because he was so dumb he couldn't figure out that it wasn't a skunk, it was a cat.
The way he was kissing on her, I don't think he cared it was a cat. Oh my God. Pepe Le Pew.
According to Gabriel Iglesias, they are working on a Speedy movie. They freaking better. They better. But like I said, it's only going to be complete if they show Slowpoke Rodriguez. Not only that, but Slowpoke Rodriguez has to be packing. He has to be packing a gun because that was his thing.
They ain't gonna do it though, Lorraine.
Sylvester thought he was an easy target.
If they don't, Lorena, they don't got 2 PC because you know Sylvester. What's the cat? What's the duck? Daffy. What's the name?
Yeah. Daffy
you know
Duck.
he ain't got that speech impediment no more.
Yeah, not
stuffing tash. He ain't. I'm telling you, Lorraine, they cleaned it up.
Sorry, it was another character.
And then you know, Picky. I almost say Picky the Pig, Porky the Pig, don't stutter no more. Remember, but they took that away.
Oh, he does in this.
Oh, he got the stutter back.
He got the stutter in this.
Okay,
And
okay.
Daffy Duck, yeah, he still got the
Okay,
giving
they
us the
brought it
weather.
back. See, because they got
Yeah.
too PC at one point, and then like Elmer Fudd, they took away his rifle. You know, they got too PC.
Well, they did something to Elmer Fudd in this one that had me. Oh my God, it had me on.
So they had the whole Looney Tunes crew in this.
They had the whole Looney Tunes crew in
Okay.
this movie, and not only that, but they act the same way that we remember them.
They need to.
That they remember them acting like. Hold on a second.
I used to love
Like
when Looney Tunes
literally,
came
this
on.
dude has a Oh my gosh. So
You remember that song they used to have on Saturday? Dim the
one?
lights, here it is, tonight's the night. Oh, with the shoulder.
Yes,
You remember that?
yes, I remember those. I remember those.
Man,
But
I love Looney Tunes.
this guy in the movie, and his last name was like, oh gosh, I'm forgetting the guy's first name, but his last name was Avery. So the law firm, which is like got a Better Call Saul for cartoons in Albuquerque, like literally, this is what this law firm is, and they settle, called, what was it, Avery, Jones, and something. Tex Avery, Chuck Jones, and I forget who the name of the last name of the guy is. I'm like, that was one of the coolest sight gags ever.
Who?
Oh, the name of the law firm?
Hey, you said something Avery Jones.
Yeah, so the law firm, I forget the last name. They had like 3 names. The first one was Avery.
Okay.
The second one was Jones.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, so Avery for Tex Avery. Jones for Chuck Jones.
Okay.
I'm like, wow, that's pretty
My
darn
brain
smart.
was thinking that, but I said maybe I missed something.
if you would have blinked, you would have missed it. You would not have
But Tex Avery is the one that created all the Looney Tunes, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
And Mel Blanc is the one that did all the voices. Only 2 dudes made that whole universe.
That whole thing. And so yeah, the law firm is like Better Call Saul for cartoons.
Okay.
And do you know? And I shouldn't have said anything because I knew it made complete and total sense. Guess who served the Acme Corporation?
Who was
the court summons?
Who was it?
Gossamer. You know that big, huge orange monster?
Oh, the Martian.
Taylor Converse sneakers on.
Yeah. For some reason,
yeah,
Bugs Bunny used to go against him all the time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I said, is he the process server? Sure enough, he was. He was the process
I'm telling
server.
you, Looney Tunes was like the Marvel Universe back then. They got so many legendary characters. Look, man, I love it, man. I got to see this movie.
They just did. It was, it was a really good. You would think that it would be about the cartoons, and in a way it is. But you've got this guy who wants to be a loser on purpose. He does not want to go to court. Gets like all his clients to settle, including Porky Pig, who was a repeat client. He didn't want to go up against John Cena. He didn't want to go up against Acme Corporation, run by Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, he's the one who's run the Acme Corporation. But this guy, he's content with being where he is and not stretching himself. And coincidentally, he learns to be a better person and to keep fighting from, of course, Wile E. Coyote. Like we were saying earlier, dude did not quit. No matter how many times he got blown up, no matter how many times, the rocket shoes failed, no matter how many anvils got dropped on him, pianos got dropped on him, TNT blowing him up, he still went after the road.
Okay, I'm sitting here thinking about. See, I told you I'm a slowpoke. Okay, so I get it now. After all the years we don't watch Coyote use the Acme products, then seeing the Coyote versus Acme, he's sick of them.
He's sick of it. He's sick of it. He's sick of again the opening
Because I'm always
sequence.
wondering, Lorena. Okay, just use some other dynamite. Why you keep using Acme?
Because he is like what you would call a power user, kind of like internet. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of us, especially if we're streamers or we're gamers, you know, we're using an insane amount of bandwidth. Wile E. Coyote uses an insane amount of Acme products. Why? Because they're the only things that can get the job done so he can catch the Roadrunner. At least that's what he thinks, you know, he thinks it is. So he wants to sue the Acme Corporation. And dude's like, no, you just need to settle. Here's a box of evidence. The box of evidence is deceiving. Because it's not one or two or three things.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of freaking things. So
Right,
hilarious. Yeah, they made a lot of money off of Coyote. I mean, because that was the joke. And then again, that was the article that was in oh my gosh, I keep saying GQ. But that's what the fictional legal brief was. Wile E. Coyote versus the Acme Corporation. We knew you couldn't trust Acme Corporation. We knew it was going to backfire. We knew it wasn't going to work. You know, the catapult, then instead of following the laws of physics and going at its target forward, it would drop it right over Wile E. Coyote. We all knew that, you know. You missed it. I say you missed it, boy. LOL. I love Foghorn Leghorn.
Man, I got an uncle that sounds just like Foghorn Leghorn. Sounds just like him.
He was freaking hilarious in this movie. He was just too darn
Is these
funny.
the two main stars of the movie? Right here.
These are the two main stars of the movie. You've got the guy who runs a law firm, and I'm blanking on his name.
I don't see that woman in something.
I haven't seen her in anything before, but she is in the story or in the movie, she is actually his niece, and she's like gone to all of these different, you know, prestigious law schools, but she wants to work for her uncle because she wants to use the law to help people, and it's not done in an annoying way ever. She's one of those, you know, I want to use the law, you know, to help the downtrodden or whatever. We need to fight. He's just like, I don't fight. Just have them settle. I settle. That's what I do. You know, I settle.
Lorena, did they master the art of real and animation in this?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
That brief is like an accounting firm asking how much the 12 days of Christmas cost. That's it in a nutshell. You want to talk about brilliant? How they how they did it.
I bet this was a fun movie to watch in theater.
This movie,
I might go watch this.
This movie was so much fun. You know how you can tell when people are politely laughing and when people are just like, oh my God, I'm gonna laugh so hard, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Yeah, I hate when they do. Yeah, but I hate when they do that fake laughing, you know.
And that was not it in this movie. And it wasn't like, it's just like with the Looney Tunes. You know, when you're watching, you know, Wile E. Coyote go falling down, he doesn't just hit one object. Okay. He's got to hit a couple and then have something land on him. And then have something else land on that.
You made me remember one time Coyote fell and he was falling for a long time. It was going like, and it kept going. And then when he finally hit the ground, it went.
Yep.
Looney Tunes was the ghost. You know?
It was the freaking goat. And that's what this whole movie was. It had a couple of mild plot issues, not something that made you think, oh my God, this movie is stupid.
Well, we ain't looking for Academy Award with Oscar nominations with Looney Tunes, you know?
You just want to enjoy it. And here's my thing with films like this. If I feel like I'm 12 and I'm back at home and I'm on the couch
I want
and I'm
that feeling.
enjoying my bowl of Lucky Charms
Yeah.
while I'm watching it,
Yeah.
then I know it's cool.
Loretta, that's why a lot of people enjoyed He-Man. It took us back to that. They got to master that, taking us back to when we were kids, because we are as grown-up kids watching the stuff we loved as kids.
Completely.
You know?
Completely. And the funny thing is, and I don't, and again, Universal understands this, which is again why, and I keep telling these people repeatedly, when people are like, how come they keep making so many minion movies? Because physical comedy will never not be funny.
Yeah.
And little kids love watching that freaking stuff.
Yep, they do.
And that's why it doesn't cost as much money to make, and they know their audience. With this movie, like I went to go see it with my camera girl, my daughter, because she's the one who reminded me, oh wow, we got to go see Coyote versus Acme.
I didn't even know it was
And
out.
we're watching it, and I'm like, oh no, it isn't the ice ski machine. You know, where he was on the skis and the ice machine was putting ice out. I'm like, they went there. They absolutely, like, I'm calling this stuff out. And she's laughing because she grew up watching those too. Like, I would buy them on DVD just for me, but she used to wear the DVDs of those things out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. Looney Tunes will always freaking be funny. It's funny, entertaining, and it just makes sense. And there's even a little sweet part in there involving oh God, Granny is a gangster. That's all I'm gonna say. Granny is gangster. I saw Prissy on the jury.
Oh, hold on. You said Granny?
Yes, Granny.
Which one Granny is it? Tweety Bird Granny?
Tweety Bird's Granny.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, this is what I always wondered. And please, chat, don't crucify me. Tom and Jerry is not Looney Tunes, right?
No.
They're Hanna-Barbera.
Dang it.
Y'all help me out of this Hanna-Barbera.
I think it is.
Okay.
I
don't
think
know
they
why
are.
you always confused them.
I think they are. Yeah, they're Hanna-Barbera. Yeah, so like Tom and Jerry, Droopy Dog, Chili Willy.
Oh, so they were Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah, so they're Hanna-Barbera.
Okay.
Yeah. So with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, they got all the tunes in there.
They did.
So it's Disney, Hanna-Barbera, and Warner Brothers.
Maybe that's why I confused it, because they was in that movie together.
Probably, because they did. They just
Hey, but they even put Disney in there. Like, I remember Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse was on that movie together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were, because with the stipulation that Bugs got as much screen time as Mickey Mouse did. So that's the only reason that everybody else was fair game. But when it came to Mickey Mouse, they were like, you got to give the same amount of screen time. That's why he's only in that one scene. If you notice, he's only in that one scene when they're falling down.
Yeah.
I got a spare, but I don't think you want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This movie is a darn it's a darn hoot. It really is. Whether you pay for matinee, $5 night, full price.
Okay.
It is an absolute funny ass movie to watch with a good message in it. It's got heart in it. I would say don't drink anything while watching this movie, because the laughs are unexpected.
Okay.
And it's good to see just like the gamut of Looney Tunes characters.
Okay.
In this film. So
all right, you sold me.
Yeah, it's great. Check it out. I mean, Forbes, Paul Tassi. I got my issues about Paul Tassi, but Coyote versus Acme sets a Rotten Tomatoes review score record. Now, I do not really give that much credence to Rotten Tomatoes, but it's kind of interesting how it seems most of the critics are actually in line with this. So let's see, The
That
Furious
is
got
interesting.
98%. I did not watch The Furious. The Invite I heard was good. I have not seen that. 97% critic score. Coyote versus Acme, 96% critic score. And let's see, Rotten Tomato, no, Project Hail Mary, 95%.
You
Cheap
seen that? Have you seen
Detectives,
that?
I have seen Project Hail Mary.
How is it?
It is good. It
Everybody
is
said it's good. I need to see it.
good.
I need to
Not
see it.
not this dark, ugly color palette at all. I
I need to
was
see it this weekend.
thoroughly impressed, and I would say this is legit. I haven't seen the Sheep Detectives, the Odyssey. I don't think I'd give a 95%,
The only
but
one I seen on that list is the Odyssey.
yeah, the Odyssey was good. Frankly, I'd put Obsession above the Odyssey, but
I need to see the Inception too. I keep
I'm just a
telling.
horror fan like that. Oh, Obsession is good.
I need to see it. Everybody is
Obsession is so
like,
good.
Phantom J, you haven't seen it yet? I need to see it.
Go watch it on Peacock. Obsession is on Peacock, and Backrooms is going to be on HBO Max next month.
I mean,
Coming up.
it doesn't on Peacock that really interests me. I just rent it off Amazon because Amazon you'll have it too.
Yeah, I get Peacock with Walmart Plus. So
See now, I just bought Paramount. Paramount got some good shows on there.
Paramount Plus. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. They
Yeah.
do. Walmart will let you switch between Paramount and Peacock. You just got to wait 2 months before you can switch.
Oh,
between,
okay.
Yeah, between the two, but they will do that. Lorena, we both saw it for. Yeah, we did. My channel members, we got to watch Project Hail Mary together because I hadn't seen it before, but it was a lot of fun. Got to watch Coyote versus Acme. It's worth it, especially if you're a Looney Tunes fan, especially to send a message to a lot of these executives who are not in touch with what regular folks like us who put out money to go see movies
Yeah.
want to see. We want to see something that's entertaining. We want to see something that's fun. We want to see something that's not going to preach to us. And if you're going to use a property that's been out there for freaking decades, that is so ingrained in pop culture, don't put it on a freaking shelf. Okay? Just don't. And Catch Up Productions, not only did they rescue this film, but also The Day the Earth Blew Up. And if you have not seen The Day the Earth Blew Up, you should check that one out because
Wasn't
that
that
was
an old
actually
movie?
a fun watch. No, it was another Looney Tunes movie with Daffy Duck and Porky Pig
Oh.
and Marvin the Martian, I think. Yeah. It was
It seemed like I saw a Keanu Reeves movie called The Day the Earth Blew Up.
that might have been The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
That's
Nick Knack B4K. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
that
Nick
super
Knack.
chat. Let me hook you up with one of my new clips. Thank you for the
Lorena, you showed that dude before when
I
he
did.
said Reed Richards if he was in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting the guy's name.
He
I
funny
had
though.
it up there, but he's funny. And there's
Yeah.
so many people on Instagram that do mixes
Yeah.
with cartoons and and with like hip hop drop beats. So yes, I saw that. I had to put that in there. But you are very welcome. Says thanks for the review, Lorena, and hail to the great Fatal. Well, you are very, very welcome. Thanks for the $10 super chat. You're very welcome about the review. Cash is tight. Things are tight all over. So if you're gonna spend your money, I want you to be well informed. I'm not going to tell you what to watch. I'm just going to give you my opinion, my unfiltered, unpaid for opinion. And you guys can do with that
I'm like
exactly.
Nick. If you like me, it was worth every penny.
And so it really was. I had an absolute blast. So thank you so much for the super chat supporting the channel. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. Amanda Pizzolato says, I wouldn't expect any less from a Looney Tunes. Give us those laughs. Girl, like I said, don't drink anything. You go see this movie. Do not drink anything. Oh, you did. Oh, you thought Wile E. Coyote had a problem trying to get the Roadrunner. John Cena tried to catch the Roadrunner too. Funny how that turned out. That's all.
That's funny. Now I really want to watch.
All right, folks. So we're going to go from that on over to a interesting topic that I want to discuss with Fatal J because he is the DC consigliere. And before we get started, I want to thank the 71 of you folks watching this between YouTube and X. Thank you so very much. I sure do appreciate it. Please do subscribe to both of us and follow us over on Twitter. Now, normally, we all know, you should all know me by now on this channel. I am not a DC hit. DC was my dad's thing.
Yeah.
I was a Marvel girl. Okay. I liked how flawed the Marvel superheroes were. But when it comes to DC, there's only 3 characters that I care about, that I even know about. And that would be Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Those 3. Not particularly in that order.
Those are the pantheons, the gods.
Yeah, those are the only ones that I felt that I had to really pay any attention to. As for who Green Lantern is, I didn't know who Green Lantern was until I rode the Green Lantern roller coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey.
Okay.
If you know, you know. I had no idea who this guy was. I had no idea who the Green Lantern was at all. So put a pin in that for a minute. But what I had noticed in these pop culture streets is a lot of people crapping on the Lantern show on HBO. So I'm like, okay, I'm not a DC person, so I don't know. So I watched the pilot in about 15 minutes of episode 2, not because I dropped out of it, because I had to get ready for this show. So there's 2 things that I would like to know off the bat. Number 1, who exactly is Green Lantern and why should I care? And 2, the Lantern show on HBO, does it really deserve to be poo-pooed on like this? And I'm asking you, Fatal, because as far as I'm concerned, you know all things DC.
Yeah.
So speak on it for me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You have some guys out there, you have people out there that has been losers all their life. They finally found YouTube, they found a niche, and they're finally getting attention, because the first time in their life, the girls didn't reject them. The guys didn't beat them up and chase them down the street. They can speak to a crowd of people that was just like them and just hate on every single thing. These people are not critical. They are just professional haters, professional crybabies, and whiners. I don't like what James Gunn is doing with the DCU, but I still want to give this show a chance. I enjoyed episode 1. I enjoyed episode 2. Episode 2 was a tad bit slower, but I really think this story is going to build up to something real good, real great. People saying that this Lanterns is not comic book accurate. Actually, it is. There's a lot of Easter eggs that's in this show that's going over a lot of people's heads. And I think if people just stay tuned and just enjoy the ride, it's going to pay off. It's going to be great. Like, for instance, Lorraine, I don't want to spoil, though. So I know you didn't see episode 2.
No, go ahead, because I mean,
Okay.
my interest in this is kind of like watching a train wreck or a car wreck.
Well,
I
it's
know
a
I should
part
keep moving, but I'm still gonna
in
drive by.
yeah. In episode 2, and you notice that Jon Stewart made a construct of a bird. He was picturing flying in his head, and he made a bird instead. This little bird followed him throughout the whole episode, throughout the whole city. Now, a lot of people don't know that Jon Stewart is the only lantern in the comic book who can keep a construct without even have the ring. And you notice Jon Stewart didn't have the ring with him. He gave it back to Hal Jordan. And what I loved about this episode was Hal Jordan had already drained his ring. So they went through this whole episode where Hal Jordan didn't have any power with his ring. And yet Jon Stewart kept his construct. And this little Easter eggs like that, I loved it.
Not to interrupt you, but I'm kind of
Okay, go
need to.
ahead.
For people like me, again, we're not really into DC. Who exactly is Green Lantern?
What you mean? What you mean by that question?
Like, like we know who Batman is.
Uh-huh.
Billionaire playboy, Cape Crusader at night with all kinds of gear that he uses to fight crime. You've got Superman. We know who, he is. Wonder Woman. We know who she is and what she does. So for Green Lantern, what exactly is his superpower? I guess
okay.
to put it better.
They just pretty much space cops. They're galactic cops.
Oh.
The rings that they wear is according to a different emotion. You got to be fearless to be a Green Lantern. You got to have a strong will to be a Green Lantern. But it's different type of rings. Like the red rings represent rage.
Okay.
The yellow ring, I think the yellow ring represents fear. Y'all help me out on the yellow ring. But it's like all different types of rings, blue rings, yellow rings. And when you get deep into the Green Lantern lore, it's like a big universe within the DC universe. And if they do this thing right, okay, yellow is fear. Okay, appreciate that, Charles. If they do this thing right, this could be a big universe within the universe. But Green Lantern, when you say Green Lantern, you kind of have to be specific on who you're talking about, because all the Green Lantern Corps could be called Green Lantern. Now, when somebody say Green Lantern, it's kind of like when somebody say Black Panther. When you say Black Panther, you think about T'Challa. When you think of Green Lantern, you think of Hal Jordan.
Okay.
But Hal Jordan actually wasn't the first Green Lantern in the comic books. The first Green Lantern was a character named Alan Scott.
Oh.
So it's kind of interesting how Hal came later and end up being the most popular lantern out of all of them, So Loretta, though, just pretty much to put it on the simplest terms, they space cops, and their weapon of choice is not a gun, it's a powered up ring. And with this powered up ring, anything they think of, the ring can make a construct of that. Now, what I mean by construct is an object, an image, whatever, So yeah, that's pretty much it. They space cops.
Okay.
So that's why whoever created the show is going the True Detective route.
That was my impression, because watching it looked like kind of reminded me of CSI.
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
So I saw that. Although in the beginning, I'm gonna tell you this freaked me out. So I really want to know your interpretation of it. Why is it dude's dad shot an apple off his head?
I didn't like that.
Okay, because I thought it was just me. I did not like that. You're going to put your child in mortal danger and just hope you can make a shot like that. What was the point of
and
that?
Not to mention, it's black people on the screen.
I know. I did almost turn it off.
Yeah.
I did almost turn it off, but I'm like, okay, let's see if they explain this.
They
Later
explained it
on.
that Jon Stewart doesn't have fear. You could have did it a better way than that, though.
You could have did it a way better way
Yeah.
than that. He could have like saved his family from something. He could have saved one of his siblings
Yeah.
or something like that. He could have been a hero at school or something like that. But who ever thought that was a good idea? You need to freaking be fired and not
To
write
me, they
anything
shot
ever
the
again.
black fathers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
Did you not realize what kind of stereotype you were feeding into when you did that?
Yeah. They knew. You know when it comes to these comic book movies, our kind does never get the proper respect. You know this. There was no reason for them to put that damn scene
None.
in this show.
None.
I'm thinking, okay, when they see their dad, and this instant black people. Y'all watching that TV? Come here. Let me whoop that ass real quick.
Yeah.
They pulling the belt out. Now, if he would have pulled the belt out and Jon Stewart said, I have no fear, I could kind of run.
Yeah, I could do that. I could kind of, do that.
You know, when I seen that belt, I got scared. So if Jon Stewart was not scared of an ass whooping, he deserved that Green Lantern ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That and if they would have showed his dad whooping his ass and he was just like this, taking it, I would have said, okay, Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart really doesn't have fear.
It's like I would have gone with that, but
I would have gone with that. I'm telling you.
But that's what they went with.
Yep.
But
it's a slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell it's going to be a good show. This third episode is going to have to hit hard, though. It's going to have to hit hard.
Let's see. So, all right. So I do know it's on HBO Max, and they're doing the dropping an episode every week. I know some people are like, "Oh, well, they should have dropped them all." You know what?
No,
I don't like that formula.
I don't like it either.
Of dropping everything. You need to process what it is that you see, and kind of drum up that anticipation. I didn't know this was on Hulu because I'm watching it on HBO Max.
Yeah, I'm watching it on Max too
for free, thanks to AT&T.
Charles, I get that. Charles, I definitely get his father was a military man. But come on, man. Who gonna shoot an app off their kid head?
How are you going to put your child in mortal danger like that? I'm surprised the next door neighbors didn't call CPS.
They should have.
I mean, yeah, they really should have, because there are, especially with dude being in the military, there are a myriad of other ways.
I think that's just Hollywood just shoot their darts at black people.
They do because after living in Hollywood as long as I have, Hollywood is one of the most racist places.
Yeah,
it really is, and they try to behave as if they aren't, but they are. And Hollywood is this bubble who thinks that they know everything, and you yahoos in flyover country do not know what it is that you really want, and they'll portray minorities the way that they want to portray them, or how they think that they should be portrayed. And we've seen this, which is one of the reasons why you had Black Hollywood start. It's like you couldn't depend on, let's say, the mainstream studios telling Black stories. Like, we're just going to have to create our own production companies and make our own stuff. But you get these people who will write these things. They have, neither did they consult anybody, but we should write Black people that way. But I'll also say this: whether dude was black, white, purple, or candy stripe, shooting an apple off your kid's head, no.
Yeah.
No. So I don't know what y'all were smoking when you thought that, but
yeah. But besides that stupid scene, the show been okay. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't finished watching the second episode, but that scene aside, it seemed a little rough in the beginning, but it is the pilot. But around the second episode, it seemed to kind of try to coalesce. So,
Yeah.
do I love it? I can't say that
Yeah.
right now, but it's pretty obvious that there's a path that they're trying to take. So I'll probably take it up a little bit
Either
later
it's gonna be a payoff at the end, or we're
on.
going to bomb on it aggressively. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't get. Well, you explained it. I get it, but I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. I mean, I know people need content, but it's like, how long are you gonna keep whining, moaning, bitching, and complaining and hate watching stuff?
They'll keep doing it until their channel die. And the way this YouTube algorithm is changing again, it's gonna be crazy.
I hope you got a side gig.
Yeah, I hope they got jobs.
Yeah. But you know me. It's like, I'll tell you point blank if something is worth my time or if it's not worth my time, and you make up your own mind, you make up your own decision. But at the same time, hate watching isn't really, it does nothing. And frankly, the con is exposed.
Well, Lorena, I got this weird theory that those guys really like this stuff. I'm serious, because they go out their way to watch the exclusive premiere, and they talk about it weeks before it come out, and you got to love it at some point. You can't tell me you completely hate this, because your brain will tell you just don't watch it.
You know what? I gotta say, it's okay to like things.
Yeah.
Really. It's okay to like things.
Yeah.
Really. Just embrace it. Just like it. Unless you're worried about the money disappearing, which I guess is what some people are.
The true definition of selling your soul is doing something you don't like and get money for it.
That is the truth. That is the truth. That's the truth. But yeah, let me know in the comments, y'all. For those of you who have watched Lanterns, let me know what you think, especially those of you who are deep into that whole lore when it comes to Green Lantern, because I have no clue. The only thing that I knew about Green Lantern was that post-credit scene, or was it close to the end credit scene in Deadpool 2 where Ryan Reynolds came back and shot himself for doing Green Lantern.
But you know the crazy thing? That movie flopped, but it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't bad.
That's what I heard.
I think people just wasn't ready for a Green Lantern movie at that time.
Okay, because I almost wanted to watch it, but something else came in the way. But anyway,
you know, that's another one of them guilty pleasure type films. It's not bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will say this: IMDb has it at number 1, so you'll have to check it out.
Yeah, Charles, it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
And Lorena, one of your favorite directors, is in that movie.
Who?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
Which director?
And I want, I just, he's going to be your favorite of all time. Hold on, I'm getting it.
I'm like, is this funny? Ha ha! Or funny? Gonna make me like scream.
Lorena, I'm telling you, this is one of your favorite directors. And
not J.J. Abrams, is it?
You might not even recognize it. All right, Lorena, I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, all right.
You tell me who your favorite director is when you see this.
Okay.
All right.
Start talking.
Who is that?
Okay. You might not know who it is. I'm gonna keep playing it and maybe you'll get it.
Okay.
Now pay attention.
swear it must be the wig. It must be the wig. Because I can't place who he is.
Okay, you can't place who that is? Okay,
No.
okay. Hold on,
No,
give me a minute.
I need a clue.
Okay,
I
give
need
me
a clue.
give me a minute. I'm gonna give you one more clue.
Okay. Because I can't. I'm trying to. I honestly cannot remember who he is.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna. You
Okay,
see.
you go ahead. I got to get this cat out of my studio.
Okay. Okay.
Because somebody is all in my darn wires.
All right, Lorena, this is what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Let's see.
All right.
I'm supposed to show you something.
Don't tell me, chat.
All right, Lorena, check this out. You tell me who this is.
Okay. Freaking Taika Waititi. You ain't right for that.
He was in Green Lantern. He was in Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. Booyah!
I can't stand
That was him. see, without the white and gray hair. You didn't recognize him.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, that was
I
him.
said it was the wig. I'm like, well, who the heck is that?
That was him. That's him.
Taika Waititi.
And word on the street is, I always thought he was like Hawaiian or something.
Mm-hmm.
He a white guy.
He is Maori.
Okay, break that down.
And Jewish, like Maori, which is like the native tribe out of New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
Like
But is New Zealand
Jay
white?
Lagaya is,
New
Tamara
Zealand
Morrison
white?
is.
Is New Zealand white?
The settlers were white. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, according to
The colonizer.
My white colonizer cousins who were down in New Zealand, because I'm like, how the heck am I related to you? White people.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's part Maori and part Jewish. So ethnically, no, he is not white.
But not white. Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, Lorraine, I just wanted to, show you that real quick.
Well, I'm glad I haven't had dinner yet. That's all I'm gonna say. But folks, we are going to bring this episode of the Spice Lounge to an end. So thank you so very much for being here. Fatal J, let the people know where they can find you and what do you have coming up, my dear.
You can find me on the Fatal J channel where I talk about bow-legged midget strippers. I talk about taking steroids and how it is so vital for our community and our lifestyle around this world. If you want wild pack action banned from TV footage and news and content, make sure to subscribe to the Fatal J channel now.
You heard the man. And I've got the link in my description box of this video so you can go over and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and subscribe to Fatal J. As for next week, folks, because I'm bringing my friends through the show. Guy Scar, aka the Bosco Scenario.
What up, Guy Scar?
My guest. Next week, he is one of those creators that I just love.
Hey, I love watching Bosco too. He a great channel.
Mm-hmm. He's a great channel, and YouTube has changed stuff for monetization. So I would really appreciate it when I bring my friends on the panel. Make sure you go and subscribe to
it. Ain't happened yet, so we got to get Bosco on that monetization. We got to.
We do.
We might need to do like a telethon. Remember them telethons from back in the day? We might need to do a telethon.
We might have to do this.
Yeah.
We might have to have a mega quiplash marathon.
Yeah.
We may have to do that.
We got to get our boy monetization before that stupid algorithm change happens.
We do. So we got to get him. We got to get
who else?
Erica. We got to get Tom, and I got a couple of other folks. But you'll see when I have them through here rolling through here. So,
Charles, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes, I got to subscribe. Awesome. Well, as for your girl, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, Gamescom is still rolling, and they're allowing me to stream their streams and not get copyright claim. So tomorrow, Gamescom Studio 3 stream more gaming trailers with interviews with developers and usually some PR people who they have no freaking idea what the game is about and do not know what the heck they're talking about. It's like, do you know anything about the freaking game at all? Really? Anyway, still going on tomorrow with some more games that they're going to be more trailers. I know that new Alien game. Shoot, I cannot freaking wait to play that. I hope to play that one, dude. That was like literally outside. You're at the darn base. You got to fix stuff. They got all kinds of freaking aliens coming at you. Got to swipe through different weapons. Not only that, but you got to wipe the water and the blood off your visor so you can see how to shoot.
Dang. Man.
It is it is pretty dope. It's called Alien Deathstorm. I cannot wait for that one. But tomorrow it looks like they're going to talk about Gears of War E-Day, Star Wars Galactic Racer, Arc Astrios, and Tempest Vita, along with a couple of other ones. So I'm going to be streaming Gamescom Studio Day tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, and also on Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Also on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss the watch party with myself and Retro Nerd Girl for Constantine. So we're going to be watching Constantine on
Oh, that's a good one. And you know, it's rumored that Keanu Reeves want to do a Constantine too.
I have heard that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that
was
hoping that happens because I like Constantine. So
that was a good movie.
It's getting around close to spooky season. So we're doing some of these. So you do not want to miss that. You guys are absolutely fabulous. I appreciate you for supporting the show. I appreciate you for supporting my panelist, Fatal J. Don't forget, we got Dark Council next
week.
Next week. Next week. 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. I'm usually there in the second hour. You do not want to miss that. You're watching this on replay, #replay crew, and we will see you all next time.
Peace.
Bye.
All right, everyone. Let's tidy things up.
Autobots, start your engines!
Not under the rug.
We'll keep singing without fail, otherwise we'd spoil it.
Ready, Prime? Let's roll.
Hosing down the garbage pail and scrubbing up the toilet.
That's all, folks.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.